Hello, me again. I will get dressed shortly and actually go out in the world and do something. But meanwhile, I thought I'd take the opportunity to share a couple of my recent paintings. I'm doing a PhD at the University of Plymouth, which is a great university right by the sea. And I was exploring, I am exploring care and health and how creativity can be transformational. I'm writing prose poetry, excuse me, which is surreal in itself, or it's lent me to surreal places. And so I decided to start experimenting with surreal art as well. This was one of the first pieces that I did, and the more I look at it, the more I see. So at first I just saw like the globe, the earth, and this idea that we need to turn a revolution, if you like, not televised, although I'm televising it now, aren't I, in a way. There's a great big eye right in the middle, sort of fire and light emerging from the sea, from the water. And there's a little blue bird right at the top there. If I zoom in a little bit. There, I hadn't seen that before. So I just thought I'd share that. And I'll just move along. I'll try not to make it too wobbly. Ta-da. Now this one was quite an evolution. I drew sort of three different, was it three? One, two, anyway, columns of different colours. Orange, pink, blue, purple. And I didn't know what was going to happen next, so I leave it for a couple of days. And then I call it the little voice in my head, but I'm not actually hearing voices, although there's nothing wrong with that if you do. And I was guided to just pick out different shapes and colours until this emerged. And so the first thing that emerged was this little chappie. Here is like a green man emerging from a volcano. And what happened was I was sat there crying that I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing and my work wasn't good enough and, you know, what was next for me. And then my head turned around and I saw that he was already there. I just had to colour around the edges. So I like that as a metaphor, as a poet. There's also other characters in here that I'm learning more about. There's more green men. There's this bird dragon figure. And then there's this figure that I think might have been misappropriated as a bad character in the past. I've drawn a bigger one, which I'll share later. And then there's another green man looking quite happy about himself up over here, sun shining.